But I just think about that because I see that happen so many times.
Yes, sis.
Like you'll just be with a man and then the next day
he up and do with another bitch.
Yes, and you'd be like, "How'd you get there so fast?"
Wow, what did I miss? In the words of my husband Drake. I'm telling you. What did I miss?
You missed the whole season,
girl. They be what you missed was them text messages. He been talking to her, baby. They been together.
Oh yeah, we just didn't check.
This new to us, not new to them.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5.
Five.
Oh my goodness,
it's 5. God is so good.
Yes. Okay.
But where we at, girl?
Chaotic,
but correct.
And I am the Bonnie Banks.
And it's your girl Gigi Deniro. And you live with the treacherous twins, all right? That part, girl. How you been?
I've been good.
That's good. This week's been good.
Yes, it's been so busy.
It's been a busy but a smooth week for
me.
Like
I've been able to like line things up.
Yes, because usually it'd be like chaotic, but correct.
But correct, because we need to be here.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you, but God worked it out. Amen. Even though we got kicked out.
Yeah, we got kicked out a little bit, so we have a facelift though.
Woo! And I love it here. Don't you love it here? I know y'all love it here.
I love it here. Okay, here we go. Our repeat offender of the week.
Oh my goodness.
I have been listening to Gunna's album.
Yes, about time, Bonnie. Cross on over, baby. Come on. We're gonna welcome you, Gemini gang. We're gonna welcome
I think.
What you think?
I think they all kind of sound the same.
All right, cut her mic out. There we go. We're gonna start it all over from the top. Girl, I thought you were gonna say some good stuff. That album is fire. That man is lit.
The song I do like, of course, is WGFT. Tonight. Yeah. I think he was on point with that one. And adding Burna Boy is just... Yeah, Burna Boy makes everything better.
It makes it top tier. And you know what? I do love that he's tapping into like the Afro beat. I don't like to call it that because I know it's level. So forgive me, guys. I don't have the correct, vernacular.
But it's like Afro R&B almost.
And I love that. Because not only did he team up with him, he also has a song with Wizkid on there and a couple others.
And those two are like, to me, the best ones on the...
They're one of the best ones, Bonnie. Okay, let's keep it sweet. Because that man went off for that last album. The last one. Perfection.
You just love Gunna, so it doesn't matter. But that's my repeat offender. I be in the car like this.
That
driving
man.
My sneaky link out.
See, who getting tonight? Who getting tonight?
You are. Okay.
Lord, send them, Lord, because it's been a while. Spiderwebs.
Okay.
Spiderwebs.
Cobwebs,
baby. Don't you judge me now. I thought we was judge free. Now my repeat offender would have to be. I'm gonna throw it back some. Not the two is with Concrete Boys. And if you're not familiar, they broke up. It had Lil Yachty and Caribou and the rest of them, and I love them all. And I just love that whole album as a collective. Like, it just was something different. If you haven't tried it out or listened to it, it's called It's Us, Volume 1. Check it out. Thank me later, baby. Something you could just ride to. You caught in traffic, throwing on, because they just take you on a lyrical journey.
How many songs?
It might be like 14 or 15, but it's pretty good. It's a real solid album, and I love Caribou. Y'all know that's my fave, girl. So shout out to my female rappers doing their big one. But yeah, that's on repeat right now.
Okay. Our repeat offenders are doing their thing. I like it.
Not the two. Never the two.
Fresh off your feed.
Oh my goodness, Bonnie, is you ready?
Here we
go. Let me pull up my notes. All right. So now listen, I've seen this post and it said, as a society, we need to start leaving the baby with the baby daddy. Okay, so a lady had basically said, her husband, or not her husband, her ex, actually filed for full custody of the child. So she actually keeps, the father keeps the child majority of the days, and she keeps him maybe like 2 to 3 days, and he keeps him 4 or 5 days like that, and they're like rotated out or whatever. And she was like, and just normalize it. She said, it's drama free. The child does need their father.
They do.
You feel me? And she's like, and she's living her best life. She's saying we don't have to even worry about child support. So I see a lot of men talking about the C support and all this and all that. I ain't trying to cash out. What's her name? I'm trying to think of her. She said, my baby only got $11,000 in his account. You're a millionaire. Remember her? Brittany Renner going off.
And PJ.
Baby, you want to solve all that. Let's normalize giving the baby to the baby daddies.
This is what I'll say about that.
Yes.
I saw a post where a woman said that she loves it here and she likes doing that. I think that the first couple of years, they should stay with their mom.
Okay.
Because of that nurturing spirit that they need.
That's
If
fair.
you have a boy especially, I agree for women as well, or girls. But if you have a little boy, he definitely need to go live with his daddy at, maybe like 5 or 6.
5, that's a little early.
You think so?
If you're going to split it up, I'll say the preteen. That's what I think.
But they're most influenced to me closer
12.
around 4 to 6. Like that's when you're developing and you're learning like mannerisms and skills, and you're seeing the way that a man moves and imitating that.
Yes.
I think that's kind of why we have a lot of these
sassy brothers out here.
Because they imitating us because they was probably around
Raised
their
moms and sisters
and they're not even that. People say sisters and aunts, but if you with your mama probably gonna hang out with her best friend. Like I'm gonna bring my kid with Gigi, and we're gonna go out. And guess what we finna do?
Go shopping
and do a lot of like girly things. Yes. And then your son is kind of mimicking that without.
Really breaking it down.
They're too young to realize that they're just mimicking what they've seen.
But also, I don't know, I still feel like that's still early age, and I feel like once they get to that, like, where it starts getting serious, like, I don't know, I feel like when you're a little older, it makes more sense. Like, you really get tested. You really go through those questions, and your body's changing and things like that. That's where I feel like, because I'm not saying the father shouldn't be present at all. I just feel like if you're going to do the switch over, should start to me around like the preteen.
Man,
I don't know.
They need to have them when they're running around acting crazy too.
No.
And you can't go outside because they can't babysit
That's
themselves.
Mommy baby. That's mommy baby right there. That's mommy baby at that time.
You need to get them when they can't babysit themselves. Okay, you ain't gonna be running these streets and I'm out here like, oh my God, I gotta cook again.
That part. Look at you, crazy. But I don't know. Like I feel like the brothers should step it up. Preteen. I don't know. We gotta ask the fellas. Y'all comment and let us know.
Tell us.
Fellas, y'all let us know. Okay,
how would you feel about having your full custody of your child?
I like it. I feel like that's the new wave.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna do.
With the male birth control. All right. I love it. I'm loving 2025, baby. They like, we switching these roles up.
Right, the man is getting the responsibility.
We switching these roles up, and I'm here for it.
Fresh off my feed, we heard about Charlie Kirk being assassinated on his first stop of his tour. And after, like very soon after they announced him deceased, everybody was resurfacing clips about what he said about gun violence, about what he mentioned Black women in leadership positions. And then I seen Amanda Seales go on, and she was talking about why she doesn't have any empathy for him, because he said he didn't have empathy for other people that pretty much having a gun is what keeps our amendments and our rights.
Yes.
So I was just thinking, how soon, like when you're people are hurting. Okay. It don't matter. This was a son, a father, an uncle, whatever.
Yes.
Like people, those are their family members.
Yes.
But how we as people just choose to decide like, oh, well, I don't have empathy for them because of X, Y, and Z or their beliefs. And now we are such in a high political climate that it is like you have to choose a side.
Wow.
And I feel like you have to stand on business. I don't know him from Peter Pan Paul.
Right.
Yeah. But
no facts.
But it's like the comments that he was making, I was like, ooh, I don't know about this.
Little
right.
Gangster.
I said, but he was feeling like he was living in his purpose.
Right.
So can I be mad about somebody living in their purpose?
I agree with that. I feel like you can't get mad at somebody's opinion,
right.
And we're in a world where it's supposed to be freedom of speech. Like, it's supposed to be that we can speak on it. Just because I ain't agree with Kevin Samuels 99.9% of the time. The brother, was right on some points. He at some point. And I just feel like that's the beauty of human nature and humankind. And I think, like, somehow we just all fell out of humanity and it's all about right or wrong and this and that and follow the wave. And I really blame social media for that. I feel like it's a whole lot of piggybacking and nobody thinks for themselves anymore or wants to
even reads
up.
Or understands what's going on.
Yes, since you just said it, because even with the blogs with the Vanessa Williams situation, like she pregnant, do y'all research? It's a lot of these rumors and stuff. It's just speculation.
They're not even reputable articles anymore. And when I was in my journalism school days or whatever, especially when I did history, you had to have 3 credible sources before you could report anything.
Girl, what you said?
I was like,
in MLA format.
And,
okay,
all of that. And then at the bottom you have to put your
site, your resources. Cited sources.
They don't do that now.
They don't do that.
They don't even accredit people for their research.
I follow
Philip Lewis, I believe is his name.
Okay.
Philip Lewis, I met him on a cabin trip years ago. I don't even remember, but I didn't realize that he was like one of the most, what would you say, popular news reporters via Twitter.
Yes.
So he kind of gives you just like 1 or 2 sentences or whatever.
Wow.
But he reports a fact.
Yes.
So like when he reports things and I see his, I'm like, okay, I know he actually looked it up. I trust that he has a source where it comes from.
That part.
Some of y'all just be throwing stuff on the internet and
they
here we
do.
are.
They do. But I just feel like that's so unfortunate. Whether you agree with somebody or not, give it some time, Jesus. But in the same breath, they did the same thing to George Floyd. They did the same thing. You get what I'm saying? When you flip it, so I don't know if it's a race thing. I don't know what it is really when it comes down to this. Because some people don't sympathize when we see things, people getting victimized and we're hurting. I don't see everybody rallying up with us or marching in the streets with us when it's the other way around sometimes. So it's just deep, just kind of seeing how everything lay out, but still that is a human being. And I still will send prayers and love to his family during this difficult time because I don't wish that for nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just speaking your mind on whatever you feel. You feel me? Like, come on.
I feel like social media needs to calm down a little bit.
Yes.
And Trump says that he will, I've never seen this word before, y'all.
What do you say?
Post the mostly award. Post the mostly.
You know what? I think that's that word when you pass away, right?
What?
Yes.
I've never seen that.
So that's the award. Hold on. Says he will award the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Yes. So that's after somebody passed away. I don't want to mispronounce the word either. But that's dealing with something, basically when someone passes away.
Okay. Well, you guys learned something.
Yeah. So he's going to award him even though he's passed away.
Award him for what?
He feels like what does it say? What's the title? The Presidential what? Read it.
Medal of Freedom.
There it is. So he feel like he deserved the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Clock that T.
Okay, Trump.
Your president, y'all voted for him.
That's all I got to say on that
one. Next, on my feed, you want to know, girl?
What else?
Okay, now I'm about to take it back, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember back in the 2000s, child. We used to be watching TV. Yes, we used to watch TV back in the day. And, child, we used to always see these publishing clearing houses, right? And people will win these big fat checks that say you get $5,000 a year. You get $2 million a year for the rest of your life. And everybody be screaming and stuff.
Yes,
they used to be running up to people's houses with the balloons and the cake. I used to be like, Lord, one day, please let grandma, please get us out the hood. We wasn't in the hood, but you get my drift.
Right.
But then, like, long story short, like, publishing clearinghouse is filing for bankruptcy.
I bet they are.
Leaving winners, right? Financially stranded right now, okay? And a man who won a prize of being paid $5,000 a month is the one that's being interviewed right now. He is going through it right now. So, $5,000 a month, about $260,000 a year. He like, that is a tremendous cut to my lifestyle. And he said, I done uprooted my whole life. He won back in the dizzy. So he's been living off of this for a while now.
But hasn't he saved anything?
There it is, Bonnie. It got me thinking. These people that be winning big, what do y'all be doing with the money, honey? Y'all like, man, I got $5,000 a month.
Right.
Like, making it rain.
Because at this point, if somebody's giving me $5,000 a month on top of me enjoying my career life where I'm at right now, girl, I would be saving. I would have invested. I would have doubled that.
There it is. Property, something. So I feel so bad because he is an older man. He's like, it's just hard for me to find a job right now. It's hard to
You wasn't trying from the jump. What are you talking about?
Don't be so harsh on the people.
It is hard to find a job right now, but you're not going to tell me
But they also was wrong because you promised me $5,000 a month, correct? Correct. So I'm on your head, Publishing Clearinghouse. Get it together. Y'all done promised these folks.
Okay, but the economy that we're in now, you thought that they was going to keep up that?
Hey. They promised that back in the day. I don't know what didn't happen. Y'all better get Bill Clinton back in.
No.
Bill did a great job with the world and the economy at that time, okay?
Girl, anybody that was back then when they was giving out them checks,
she said
they don't sat down. They're not even.
They part of PPP loan.
Yeah. Like, what?
I'm sick of it. But if you didn't know, the Publishing Clearinghouse was like a direct marketing company, and it was known for its well-publicized sweepstakes and for selling merchandise and magazine subscriptions, right? But it was absolutely free. It wasn't no scam stuff. Right. It just was lucky draw, and as many as you put in, the higher your chances would be. So it really was a genuine thing. So I hate that it just backfired like that. But man, back in the day, I used to swear like, oh, grandma, we win, baby. We're going to win big.
I thought they were fake. So for it to come out where somebody's like, actually, I haven't been receiving my money.
I'm telling you, that man had his check still from when he won back in 1908. Wow. I said, look at this, Lord.
That's it.
So, y'all better handle that.
I feel for y'all.
ASAP.
Well, another surprising news.
What happened?
Y'all, while I was scrolling through my feed, I saw that Miguel had a baby.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, let me see. Because he probably has, I don't want to say her name wrong, but he probably has a baby with Nazanin. And so then I looked and it said a 1-year-old baby, but the girl did not look like her.
But the baby name is Angel. I thought that was dope.
No, let's run this back.
Baby Angel.
So I know that they were engaged, and then I know that they broke up.
Okay.
But when they broke up, I also saw that they kind of,
rekindled.
You know that moment where you rekindle?
Yes.
And then they went back into hiding.
Okay.
I'm assuming. But they probably broke up in hiding, and he's been dating this new girl. Her name is Margaret Zhang. She's a Chinese-Australian creative director, writer, photographer, and filmmaker. I was like, okay, she's really dope. She was the youngest editor-in-chief of any Vogue edition at the age of 27.
Okay.
So I was
boss babe.
Okay, boss babe. Like, I love that.
He got him one.
He did.
He did. That's how
no
you do
shade.
it.
But isn't it crazy to think that he was dating Nazanin, let me say her name right, since 2005.
What?
And then they officially kind of finished it off maybe around 2022.
What? Girl, that's like
and
yesterday.
Had no kids.
What in the
But then he
world?
just had a baby that's a year old. And I feel like men do this thing where they will be with a woman forever. And then as soon as y'all break up, they get with somebody else.
Now they got all your good
years.
Yes. Take all my good years, baby. Nah, but I don't agree with that. Sometimes, and I'm gonna be devil's advocate because you know how Gigi gonna come with it. We don't know what was going on in that relationship, right?
No, we definitely
we don't know if
don't.
Nazani, she might have a career goal, because I know I can only speak for myself with what I got going on. A lot of people like, dang, Gigi, you 35, no kids. It ain't like a brother ain't tried now. Don't you do me. It ain't like they ain't trying. But my career at this moment comes first,
important.
And honestly, for the past about 10, 11 years, my career has been first. So that explains a lot of why the decisions I made and the choices that I made with partners and even the discussions that I had to have with some serious relationships that I've been in. It came down to that, you know what I'm saying? So it could have been something like that, Bonnie. I don't know. And then he meets Zhang and she's like, hey, let's fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm ready. You're ready. Fuck it. So I don't know.
She was the chief editor, whatever, at 27. So I could see, her getting her career all settled in and wanting to have kids. But I just think about that because I see that happen so many times.
Yes, sis.
Like, you'll just be with a man and then the next day
he up and do with another bitch.
Yeah, so you'd be like, how'd you get there so fast?
Wow, what did I miss? In the words of my husband, Drake. I'm telling you. What did I miss?
You missed the whole season.
Girl, what you missed was them text messages. He been talking to her, baby. They been together.
Oh, yeah, we just in check.
This new to us, not new to them. That be the
tea. Hilarious.
That be the tea for real.
All right, so we're going to keep it moving.
Okay.
We are in the Confess Your Mess.
Oh, my Lord.
It gets sticky here.
Okay, which one we at? Okay, I'm in the wrong section. Okay, so Confess Your Mess. Mm-hmm. So I tried to, so a brother tried to test me and said that he left his wallet at home while we was on a date. And I paid for it. Okay. And yes, he sent the money back explaining to me that it was all a test and that I passed with flying colors. But child, I wrote back that man, well, I guess you get the last laugh because, baby, you're blocked. Okay? She said, but listen, who was really in the wrong in this situation? Because she felt like he played in her face. She said, I'm grateful for the money because he did send it back, but it did leave a bad taste in my mouth. What should I do, y'all?
It's giving you don't really like him.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, when did he say, I guess I need to know when he sent the money back. But if he left his wallet, which I don't know why that's a thing with men. It's like y'all get nervous when you finna take us on a date and leave your money at home. I don't know what that is. But if he left it at home and then he paid you back, I mean, you can't be mad. He gave you back the money.
Yeah.
If you really liked him, you would have let it.
It ain't a guarantee. Because one thing about it, when you put that card on the table, it ain't no guarantee. Okay, you can say you're going to pay me back all day. That's why they always say, don't you loan your money. Don't you do nothing.
Right. But what I'm saying is if he didn't pay you back, then yes, of course. Let's cut. Let's
scissors. But
Goodbye.
He gave you the money
back.
But
he gave you the money back.
I say nada.
Okay, why?
I say, Nada, don't you play in my face. First of all, it sounds like y'all fresh. Why are you already testing me, sir? Why are we doing tests and we trying to really get to know each other? You get what I'm trying to say? Because it's giving off fresh energy.
But what if you really like him?
If I really like him, I wouldn't let it slide. And you know why? Because I would have been like, brother, you should have thought 20 times over. Wallet, check. Neck, check. Necklace, check. Cologne,
not
check.
Write me down.
This, check. My dick, check. Everything. Like, boy, you better be on top of this. This is date night. Like, we are in a dating phase, and I need you at all times putting your best foot forward. Right. Now, the mess up and the wallet mishaps, that happened through the relationship. That's different, baby. That ain't nothing. You mind? Oh, that ain't nothing, baby. What? Oh, cool.
Right.
I ain't tripping. You ain't got to sit back, baby. You my baby. But in the dating phase, it's levels. It's boundaries. It's just levels. Just like that one guy I told you about. You might miss out
on your man because he accidentally forgot his
Girl,
wallet.
First of all, nigga telling me it's a test. You done it.
Oh, he told you?
Yeah, that's what it was a test. Ha, ha, ha.
Okay, no, we're not doing tests.
We're not testing in phase 1. The test come phase 3 when we serious. You really trying to see how I get down.
No, there shouldn't be no test at all. Why are we testing
like it's
at
phase
all?
1. We are getting to know each other, and I feel like he should be putting his best foot forward, you know? I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm coming with the hair done, nails laid, baby hair on fleek. I need the same energy, like, baby, come on. Like,
we're not doing tests.
So I don't know.
That's all I have to
That's
say
why
about
I said that he wrong.
I'm done with the test.
I would block him, sis. Like, Bonnie, what you say? Bonnie?
I mean, you can block. Yeah, you can block him. Don't speak to him. Whatever. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks.
I mean, I love to keep people in my corner, so I'm never gonna just, block and time out.
Oh, she the nice one today. She the nice twin today.
Sometimes I do block, but not on no first date type. What you call it?
Wait.
Yeah, because it's not like you was in my life for real. So.
Bonnie said I keep him around.
Yeah,
you might take me to a concert.
Yeah, maybe you try again and you run it back and you remember your wallet because you knew that I wasn't playing.
I'm so mean right now in the day world. Done. Next.
Gigi on her boundary stuff, y'all. Gigi on her boundary.
I am on top of it this year. I'm on top of fourth quarter. I'm going strong, baby. I'm looking for a husband. Okay. Don't play with me. Don't test me, sir. Not yet. Not yet.
All right. What would you do for real?
Okay.
So hypothetically, this is our hypothetical segment, you guys. We say hypothetically, give you a scenario. What would you do for real? Here we go.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
This I don't be knowing these. I don't be knowing these.
This is a softball.
Okay.
This is a softball.
Lord have mercy.
Hypothetically, this guy sends a text message, and then you ain't see the text message, or something happened. You were like, they kept going on through your day, but you remembered that he had messaged you. And then you go back and look, and you notice it says unsent.
Dun, dun, dun.
What would you do for real? You gonna ask him like, what did the message say? Or you gonna hit him like, hey, like what you gonna do? Because
so
it's still there.
Girl, I'm so hurt. I'm moving on. Hey, how are you? I've been hustling all day. Girl, I'm so hurt. I ain't got the energy no more.
Yeah, you never gonna ask
I don't even have the energy, friend. I used to have the energy for these dudes. I ain't got it to give. You want something, you just said some ignorant. I'm thinking you just said something ignorant like, dang, Gigi, I wish you could ride my, extra. Something that didn't need to be seen. Right. Obviously. So we ain't even gonna go there. I'm gonna try to pick it up from where we left off and hope that you keep it P. You feel me? Real P. But I don't know, sis. I don't think I would be like, hey, baby, what was that? Or what you say, King?
I must be real nosy because I would be like, what you unseen?
Ain't no wrong with it. What would you say?
I'm finna ask what you unseen. Because I just be wanting to know.
And he gonna lie.
He is. But I just want to see what you gonna come up with regardless. At the end of the day, lie to me, baby. I want to hear it. Because sometimes they have like sweet lies. You be like, that was cute.
Like, I like that.
Yeah, you
lie to me some more.
You think on your toe. I like it.
That's funny. That's cute though.
All right. Hypothetically.
Yeah.
You and your man are out. It's your man. You guys are intimate, all that stuff.
Okay.
And you guys had a good night. You got sexy. You ready.
Okay.
How do you ask your man for sex?
Get him drunk. Well, it depends, because all my boyfriends is different. Like, my boyfriends right now, they all different.
Okay.
So it's like, you got to know what boyfriend you with.
All
so
right.
one of them, we going to go out. We're going to have a couple drinks. I know that's going to warm him up. He tell me everything when he get tipsy.
He want
to know. He like, oh, yeah. He tell me his feelings and how he feel about me and what he see with us. All kinds of stuff. So I like that.
I like that one. That one got
two
charisma.
Fish bowls, please. 2 fish bowls. So that warms him up. Then the other one's like, I don't know. I think it's the whole, like, you set the vibe, and then it's that laying in the bed, and everybody know that signature move.
Yeah, like, scooch a little bit.
Scooch. Okay, in the middle of that Netflix movie. Scooch, boy, you ain't watching that dang on movie. You ain't watching that movie, boy. You
but
know what time it is.
Spoon.
I'm not a good initiator. So those are my subtle, like I do real subtle things that my guy, you know, whoever's dealing with me at that time, he has to pick up on because I'm just not a. I'm really like submissive. Like you'll be surprised how I am in relationships. Cause I'm very vocal, very you know, tell it like it is, and I get that way in certain areas in a relationship. Of course. But overall, I want to be like, Daddy, am I your baby? That's me. Am I your baby? I talk in a whole different voice. What? Like,
you know, I think we all do that. We all have like a little soft voice to talk to.
Yes, baby. Call me. Like I just changed my whole demeanor. Oh, okay.
It's totally not different. Even Gigi no more.
Yeah, but it's so cute. Yeah, it's like I'm Nene. I'm Nasker. You know, I'm Nader Bay. So it's just stuff like that. Like,
yeah, it depends. I feel like women have moved away from initiating sex with their partners.
Okay.
I think that we've gotten so caught up in like the man leads, but
yes,
I keep hearing men say that they really like that when women
they do
take
like
control.
when you initiate. Yeah, but I'm seeing they don't like aggressive.
No, you can't be aggressive.
So they don't like the aggressive things. That's just what I'm getting from the streets. Don't beat me up. Look, this is what the streets is telling me. You know, they don't like the aggressive chicks. They like the subtle, you know,
well, you have to be feminine.
But they do like, you know, when you initiate sometimes. They don't like to always have to be the initiator because they like to feel wanted as well. So I'm trying to learn that. Bear with me. Just bear with me.
Okay.
Because Gigi be scared.
Hey, but what are you scared about?
I don't know. I want my man to just take over, baby. I'll take over in everything in my lifestyle. You gotta think about it. Yeah. Hosting, male-dominated field. Of radio, male-dominated field. Rap, male-dominated field. Everything I do, I have to be that boss lady and vocal so and da-da-da.
But sometimes they want to feel like they're the baby. So I realized that you gotta find like if they like their ears touched or their head rubbed or whatever, and just give a little bit like.
And all of them vary because one's a mama's boy, the other one is like he's very masculine, so he don't get, and then another one, so it just varies on who the person is. So you gotta know his love language, I guess.
Of course. Hypothetically,
okay,
you're getting dressed to go out for your date. You smell good, look good. I'm always trying to go out on a date, y'all.
You is, girl. Another date.
There's so many hypothetical dates that I haven't been on, but here we are.
They're gonna be calling a friend, don't you worry. They're gonna be calling.
But anyways, you getting dressed. Yes. He already confirmed that you guys are going on this date, so you cute. You got it all together.
Yes.
Then he texts you and be like, "Hey, I had to spend a little money on my baby's my baby. Sent some money to my baby mama, and you know it's just been rough. This month been rough. I ain't got a lot of money, but I got some salmon in the oven for you. So would you like to just come over here and cook it? What would you do for real?"
It's a hell no.
But you already got dressed.
Hell to the no. And the fact that I even got dressed, it might be a block. It might be a block because you could have stopped all this shit immediately. You could have stopped this early in the day. Hey, baby, it's a lot going on.
You think you plotted?
I don't know, friend. But if it is the truth, which I can respect because things get tight, that's what we was talking about. That's why I feel like you got to be ready for the dating game, bro. That's just what it is. If you're just not ready, it's okay because things do happen. And I get it and respect it. But that's something, again, when we're established. Those is levels when we are more established. I'm not ready to go to man's house and it's date 3. You feel me?
That's true.
I'm just not there yet. And then I got to own the responsibility again, like we were talking about, the accountability part. Because then if he try you, then what? You came to his house.
You did. Once you go to his house and he try you, can't be mad.
You came to his house. I tell
all my friends that you came to his house.
I wish you would. Like, I wish you would. You went over there. So you invited whatever the scenario was going to be presenting itself. Yeah. So I don't know, friend. I just feel like, thank you for the thought. I was like, hey, da-da-da. And depending on if you like him. I ain't going to lie. He Chris Brown or something.
See. What?
Chris Brown,
How did we jump to TV?
But if he looking like Chris Brown, Maurice, I'll let it slide, Look, baby, it's okay. You know what? Handle your business.
Right. Let's reschedule.
But if I do not like him at all, like this is the first one, because I told you about that one guy. I'm running around town looking good, got my hair done.
Right.
And he gonna hit me, my car messed up. Boy, you been to your car don't just mess up that day.
Sometimes it do though.
Nah,
Bonnie, your car,
he messed
your
up.
Car know when you get paid, and your car know when you have a date.
So Your car know when you got money.
It'd be like, oh, you need an oil check.
I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna blow up today.
You was just fine yesterday. As soon as that couple commas hit, now all of a sudden you $5,000.
You ain't lied about that, friend. You ain't lying, because that's how it be, honestly.
Always. It don't even make sense.
I don't know. What would you do, Bonnie? You rocking with it or what?
Oh, man.
What you doing?
That's a tough one. Again, like I said, I don't like the going over the house.
Okay.
I think going over the house is always, like you said, inviting.
It is.
It makes it too comfortable.
Definitely.
But I will say that in this economy, dating can be hard.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm not mad trying to figure out if this man can cook or not.
Okay.
So let me see what the salmon's talking about.
Okay, so you're going to give him a chance.
I'm going to give him a chance.
Okay.
I'm going to definitely change my clothes. I'm
Okay,
going to go back
you.
to the sweats and the dress down, because I'm not doing nothing that's even giving we finna be.
Honey, that don't work either.
I know it don't.
That don't work either.
Look at the face.
But, okay, pop a friend.
But I'm just saying, at least, you can cover up or whatever. And then I would make it so that it's a hard out at like 9:30, 10. And even that's too late. It has to be a hard out.
It has to be a hard out.
It has to be a hard out.
It sounds great, Bonnie. I'm going to text you. Hey, girl, I'm still over here. I'm going to call you back. What? I thought it was a hard 9 o'clock.
The salmon was good, girl.
It's 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m., girl. No, I'm just playing.
Sometimes that be the best times. Okay, leave me alone.
No, you're right. I ain't gonna hate. You gotta live a little bit.
A little bit. Give me some slack, y'all.
Nah, for real. So should I do some?
Yes.
Or is that too long? Okay. So mine. All right. What would you do for real? For real? Would you forgive financial betrayal before infidelity?
Not the stir.
I'm serious, girl, because both of them some majors.
They are major.
Some major key players.
But this is what I will say.
Okay.
And I've always believed this.
Okay.
Even though Charlamagne says that black men don't cheat. I don't know why he say that, but...
Because the boys cheat.
Oh.
I respect it. The boys.
Okay,
the YNs cheat.
The YNs is cheating.
Not the men.
All right, you need to put that in the small words at the
because it is some good men out here.
Okay, there are some good men. I'm not going to say all y'all cheat. But what I will say that when men cheat, it's more physical.
Gotcha.
It's very much, there's not really attachment. Now, if he has a whole emotional attachment with this woman talking about, I love you and this, now I got some problems.
Okay.
But if it was like he
only cheating with this same girl,
yeah,
it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Gotcha.
Well, maybe not even that, because I don't want you running around town.
Because my thing, I don't want you running around town, but I also don't want you with the same woman, because that also shows me history.
Yeah, that's giving too much consistency.
Yeah, that means y'all locked in, damn near.
I will say that cheating is more on the lower scale compared to financial disloyalty, because I think that one is just, especially if me and you are sharing our finances, now you have betrayed something that I've invested into and earned. So, me and you have this bank account, or me and you are pushing towards this credit card or whatever, and you do some bull. Like, you remember that one girl that was on Basketball Wives?
Okay. Which one?
British? No.
Ooh, which one?
She ended up buying her salon with the money of her and her man's, they had like an account. He was saving money for his son's tuition. What? And she took the money out.
And bet on herself.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could remember her name.
Is it on Housewives of Atlanta?
She was Basketball Wives, like LA or something, I think.
Malaysia?
No. It's old.
It's old school.
Like really old.
Okay.
But she did that. Okay. And he was so upset because imagine having this money for your kids set away, and then I don't even think it was her kid. I think it was just his.
Okay, gotcha.
Or maybe it was them together. Now I can't remember, y'all.
It gotta be if she got access to the money. She gotta come on now.
But at the end of the day, she bet on herself. Like, she put the money into her own business.
I mean, it was for the future of the child.
And that's what she said. She said we actually gonna make more money and she could put it right back. And she was,
yeah, and I get it too, because things do happen. Things do happen.
But you have to talk to me. Like, to me, anything with finances is communication.
Facts. For me, infidelity is just the ultimate deal breaker. I'm gonna keep it real. And studies do say that most women are more willing to forgive a man's financial lies over infidelity. And I say that because it's so hard. Even though it will hurt, that's something we can work through together. Yeah. Financial, you lied. Don't you ever do this again. You lied another time with the financial. Now we talking divorce. But the first, I can handle the financial. I will go through the trenches with my man.
But you can't trust people that don't do well with money.
I get that too. But also, like that. I know things happen. Also, I know sometimes you might go through a phase in life where you addicted. And, you might have a gambling addiction or something. I don't know. Things happen in life. You're my husband, right? Mm-hmm. I will give you a pass for financial illiteracy, or if it's something where we lie to each other about that. But when it comes to infidelity, baby,
that's
I don't think I could forgive. I will always think about that. Damn, am I not good enough? Damn. What made him step outside of us?
But it has nothing to do with, most of the time it has nothing to do with
And we know this. This is something we all know. But at the end of the day, in it, I'm going to be real with myself.
Yeah.
It's a no-go.
Oh, goodness.
Bye, Lance. No, I'm just playing. Bye, Lance.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Okay, so the next one. Could you be with a partner who was always competing with the next couple? Or is this a sign of team building in a relationship?
Competing how? Where's the competition?
You let me know. He always want to compete. Yeah, baby, we're going to step like this. Matter of fact, we're going to come like that. And we're going to do it like this. And we're going to do it like that. Matter of fact, we're going to drive your car today. We're going to do it like that on them. They drive this. We driving that. We doing it like this. We matching like that.
So we always trying to top the Joneses.
What's your take on it, girl? Talk to me. Give it to me real.
Oh my goodness, this is
Give it to me
one.
real.
Because you know what? I'm not mad popping out and stunting with my man. I ain't mad about it. It's cute.
It's some team building there.
It is a little bit, especially you know what I love, and I know y'all finna laugh at me because this is cheesy.
What is it?
But I'm not even mad at good like matching sneakers or something. Okay. Like you wear your matching sneakers and you can wear whatever else with it, but you got like the same
sneakers on, or the same like some cute matchy stuff.
Yes, I'm not even mad about stuff like that. And I don't know, I like a little competition in my man. Like, I'm gonna.
Like we coming through, baby. Get your hair done. Get your hair done, Bonnie. I'm talking about it's serious.
It is. No, I'm not even mad about that because that's princess treatment. Especially if he's sending the money for you to get your hair done and making sure you nice.
All right.
I just feel like too, like when I step out, sometimes I do feel like I always do a little bit too much. Or I used to feel like that.
Never too much.
Yes, I used to feel like I was always doing too much
until
I realized that
you're a girl. It'll never be too much. And
it'll never be too much. So when I realized that, it's like sometimes that stuff is just natural. Like you're not even competing. You just putting yourself together and it just come off as black.
And that's more how I am in my relationships. Right. We're not competing with you guys. We just step. We just naturally step. We just love. We're going to come in the room and rock the room, But that's just how it is. Like, well, I don't know. I feel like if a man is always on it, that's kind of like, all right, Johnny Gill. I don't find that attractive. I'm kind of like, all right, brother. But matching tattoos, matching symbolic things, us as a couple doing it, I'm all for it. But competing with the Jones, because they got a magic suit too, we get a magic suit, they got the magic suit. Next week, we coming with these. Like,
yeah, I guess if you
all right, nigga. Right. Do you want to date Jorge or me? Like, what's going on? All right, brother. You want them or you want me? Like, at this point, it's getting a little too sassy.
But this was what turned me off with this one guy. He was trying to outdo himself from past relationships. So he was dating, I guess, whoever he was dating, these two girls or whatever was happening. Gosh. And then he comes back to spin the block on me, and he's like, well, I want to spoil you and stunt on how I spoil you in front of them. And it was kind of a turnoff. I was like, so wait, do you want to spoil me or do you want to just make me look good
in front of them?
Yeah, like it was a little
And the crazy thing, when somebody I dated did that to me, he went back to that. So I was like, you did all that just to go running back. Oh, hell no. Don't you use me as a pawn. So don't ever use me as a pawn, baby. Do your big one because you want to do your big one. We shouldn't be competing, dog. But that's just my take on it. Who cares? Who cares? But y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all down for it or not. And last but certainly not least.
Okay.
Are you not wifey material because you can't cook? Or are there other qualities that trump this?
Baby. That's a tough one. I wouldn't say you're not wifey material. I wouldn't say you're not wifey material. But I will say that saying that to every man's heart
to his stomach.
Is to his stomach. I don't think that's a lie. It came from somewhere.
Okay.
So
that might be my missing ingredient.
Look, let me tell you this, Gigi. I will say this. There is such a art and patience and maturity about cooking. And I have learned that because like now My parents are a little older, but my mom makes, her food is, my ex was still trying to be in the picture just because
girl,
of my mom.
Say that again. Say my mother.
I was like, dang. So then my mom over here like, so-and-so just called me about the oxtail. Should I give him some? I said, girl, we are broken up. Like, delete the phone number, block me.
Leave it alone, mom.
You're my mom. So it was,
only child syndrome. You know how we do. Go ahead.
So in moments like that, I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I get my mom's recipes.
Okay.
And so the first thing that I made, and I told you about this, I made this man some chicken soup from scratch.
There it is, gone.
From scratch, y'all.
All
like,
right, Bonita.
It wasn't no Progresso and Campbell's and mix it up and put some salt and pepper in it
that's what I would
spice it up. It wasn't that. It was not that. It was giving. I peeled the carrots. I peeled the turnip. I cut the potatoes. I made the dumpling. I made the broth.
Big mama. Big mama. I love my big mama. Okay.
So I feel like, but when I was doing with my mom, I realized how much love and care has to go into cooking something that's like a meal.
Yeah, facts.
And men will appreciate that because they know that it took time to do that. You wasn't just whipping up and pencil. So I will say that I think that comes with like cooking and gardening are like one of those things that is like nurturing and
I love
very wifely.
Oh, I love that. I love that you even took it to gardening because I feel like that's something for when I get older. Is that bad that I want to cook when I get older?
No, do that now. Get with it now. But I don't
think I have the time. I think that, and like you said, you gotta have that time and that. Baby, I ain't got time, but I will take you to the nicest restaurant. Or if I'm going out, I'm the girlfriend that'll grab food and feed you. And even though I might not home cooked it, but I thought about you and grabbed your favorite meal from something top tier or something nice.
But do you think that you could do once a week?
Yeah, I can. Okay. But it might not be soul food. That's not my specialty like that. So
it could be anything though.
Yeah,
I think you have to find whatever your recipe is going to be. For me right now, I'm literally putting together my mom's cookbook.
Got you.
Just in case. I need it. And I need the oxtail. I need the curry chicken. And I might learn how to do the stew peas, but
girl, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house, friend. Cook for mine. And I'm going to be like, yeah, baby, I cooked this for you. Don't you tell. You my treacherous twin. Shit, don't you tell me.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell them.
Like it's
there it is. Just put it under the mat. You ain't got to say a word.
I won't say
baby,
nothing.
I ain't got time. I just don't have the time, I don't think. And then I am proud of myself though, because I stepped my cooking game up 1,000% from ramen noodles to what I'm making now. In the name of Jesus. Now I can make seafood pasta. I make a banging taco salad. I make what else do I like? Oh, my steak is fire, baked potatoes, asparagus,
it sounds like you got something
zucchini.
Going,
so I got my like signature meals. I'm trying to show out my salmon to die for.
Yeah.
You know? So I have my signature 1-2s, where I'm trying to flex. But that's it. Like, well, then you just have my signatures. He's like, all right, lady.
You have to just keep broadening your, your palate. And then when he comes in, he might like certain stuff like meatloaf or something like that. And then you need to figure out who made his meatloaf. Was it his mama? Then we need to go talk to the mama at that point.
Okay.
We need to figure out what our man likes to eat.
Facts.
And what, things like that. But yeah, I think it helps with making you more wife material.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say that men don't be wifing bitches that don't cook.
Hello, I still got a chance. Drake. But yeah, like my whole thing is I'm just gonna do the best I can. Hopefully personality and character trumps cooking. I pray. I used
to think
my
that
my personality is amazing and my character is A1. Baby, I might not cook it, but I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna have a steak on that plate. Whether it's mine or Roof Chris, it's gonna be on there waiting for you, Daddy.
Lessons in the L. We're going to wrap this one up with our lessons of the week.
Let's do it, girl.
So mine is something that we mentioned right before we filmed.
Okay.
And it's be careful what you say. And that runs back to Charlie Kirk's assassination, when people were bringing back what he was talking about. Yes. And I was just thinking about how powerful the tongue is. And I kept seeing these posts throughout the week where it was just like, quit saying that you're broke, because you're not broke. And then even Boosie's fiance came on and they were like, girl, you was broke before you got with Boosie. She was like, I wasn't broke. I had $1 to my name. I was like,
there it is, baby. There it is. And that's the energy.
I was not broke.
But even like speaking about men and dating, how I always talk negative or different stuff, you be like, girl, nah, just
you have to
speaking positivity in the streets.
And so to me, it's like anytime that anytime that I've said like, oh, I want to do this and I want to become this or I want to be at this station, it has always happened. Amen. And so I am such a big believer in the power of manifestation. But lately through the season, I haven't been speaking manifestation of what I'm used to. And I'm like, okay, I need to retrain my brain. I want to go back to doing devotional. So I've ordered a devotional handbook. Yeah, so I'm trying to do those. Meditation. During meditation now, I speak words of wisdom into myself. So I'm saying like, I am beautiful. I deserve love. Wow. I am disciplined. Like I'll say little things like that in mantras just so that my brain can react to that. And I'm putting it out in the universe. Like, ooh. Every time I keep saying I am disciplined, girl, like even this podcast, I was like, no, we have to do it this week because if we come out of it, then we're going to be behind. And then we might even like keep trickling backwards. You're right. That's not the game. Like, the game is to always move forward. So, the power of the tongue, like I said, is very powerful. And you can manifest anything. And I think that even if you're Christian and you believe everything in the Bible, it says that you can move a mountain with the faith of a mustard seed. There it is, baby. And a mustard seed is really small. Okay. And if you believe it and you say mountain move, it should move. And you can move mountains because we are all gods. I believe we are like lowercase g gods because God lives within us. We are. We all are a reflection of Him. So I love that, Bonnie. Mm-hmm. Watch what you speak, honey. What you say. And if you didn't know, we are powerful manifestors in our signs, Geminis and Sagittarius. We're naturally like that. Because through communication and writing, that's our strength. So for you to go into journaling and meditation, that's part of the things that we do. Like that's how we manifest things. So a lot of stuff that y'all see today that we're walking in, these answered prayers is stuff that we done wrote and journaled about. Yep. So I had that moment just unpacking, cleaning my house, running through old journals, reading it like, dang, Gigi in 2020 is not the Gigi that y'all see right now. So God is great. But my lesson in the air for this week is real short and simple. The power of no. Oh. Okay. I am learning the power of no. Mm-hmm. Not today. No explanations. No long-winded storyline. Just no. That's where I'm at. No explanations is good. It's no explanation. It does. Isn't it? Yeah. No. That's a sentence. That's it. No. That's the response. Hey, can it? No. No. And I've learned sometimes the explanation don't even matter. It don't matter. Who cares? And I'm just in a space now, Bonnie, I have overgave. Mm-hmm. And I have to protect this. Mm-hmm. And I feel like for all like my people pleasers, because I think back in the day, we always thought people pleasers was like ass kissers. I'm going to keep it real. Ass kisser, wimp. And it's not always that, because I don't think I kiss butt, but I do love to see people happy. And I do sacrifice myself at times for the betterment of others, my team, people around me, things of that nature. So I'm learning the power of no. And that's what it is. Clocky. So it is chaotic. But correct. And of course, episode 5 in the books. You guys can follow us at chaotic.butcorrect on all social media. chaotic.butcorrect25@gmail.com if you want to send in some of your anonymous confess your messes. Yes. But we drop an episode every Wednesday for our seasons. Yes. Course. So you guys make sure you check us out. I'm the Bonnie Banks. And it's your girl, Gigi Deniro. Until next time. Bye.